5 skills every fashion designer must have. If you want to be a successful designer, listen up. Most of you think that just talent alone will get you hired. Not true. That is not the case nowadays. Designers today are expected to do much more than just design beautiful clothes. They need to understand brands. They need to understand production, and they need to understand technology. And they need to think like professionals, not just creatives. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 essential skills that you need to be a successful designer. Let's get into it. Fashion companies expect designers to understand multiple parts of the process. Designers are expected to think about how a garment looks, how it's made, how much it will cost, and whether customers will actually buy it. So, skill number 1, creative vision. The first skill is obvious. Fashion is still a creative industry. Companies want designers who can bring fresh ideas and strong aesthetics and a clear design perspective. But here's the important part. Creative vision is not just about designing something that looks interesting. It's about designing something that fits within the brand. Professional designers understand who the customer is, what the brand stands for, what the product should communicate. Your designs should feel intentional, not random. A strong creative vision shows that you can think in terms of collections and stories and brand identity. That's what makes designers valuable. Skill number 2, technical design skills. This is where many young designers struggle because a beautiful sketch is not enough. Employers want to see that you understand how garments are actually constructed. This includes technical facts, construction details, fabric choices, fit awareness. If you design a garment, you should understand how it will be sewn, how the fabric behaves, how the garment moves on the body. When employers see designers who understand construction, they immediately know they're dealing with someone who can work within the real production process. That's a huge advantage. Skill number 3, digital tools. The third skill is digital proficiency. Fashion design today relies heavily on digital tools. Most companies expect designers to be comfortable with programs like Adobe Illustrator for technical flats, digital mood boards, and concept presentations. If your creativity starts on paper, you will need to translate those ideas into a professional digital format. Why? Let me tell you why. Because design today is collaborative, meaning your work will be shared with teams and factories and developers and production managers. Digital ability allows you and your ideas to move through the entire process. Skill number 4, commercial awareness. The fourth skill is something many designers overlook: commercial awareness. Fashion is a creative industry, yes, but it is also a business. Designers must think about who the customer is, what price point the garment will sell at, how the design fits within a market. Designing a beautiful jacket is great, but designing a jacket that fits the brand, meets the target price, appeals to the customer, and can be produced efficiently, that's what makes you valuable. Designers who understand the commercial side of fashion move forward in their careers much faster. Skill number 5, professional communication. Fashion design is a collaborative industry. You will constantly communicate with design teams, technical designers, pattern makers, production developers, merchandising teams, You need to clearly explain your ideas. You need to present concepts. You need to accept feedback and refine your work. Designers who communicate clearly and professionally are incredibly valuable to a team because creativity alone isn't enough. Ideas have to be understood and executed by many people, and that requires strong communication. Let's do a little reality check, okay? Many aspiring designers focus almost entirely on creativity, but the designers who succeed long-term, they develop a balanced set of skills: creative thinking, technical understanding, digital tools, commercial awareness, professional communication. When those skills come together, you stop looking like a student and you start looking like a professional. If you're serious about building a career in fashion, start thinking about your development the same way a brand thinks about building a collection. Be intentional. Develop the skills that matter. Strengthen your foundation, because your career doesn't happen by accident. It's something you design. This idea, designing your career with intention, is something I talk about in my book, Design Your Future. Be a future designer. Because becoming a professional designer is not just about talent, it's about mindset, strategy, and understanding how the industry actually works. It's not just about creativity. It's about how to think like a professional, how to build the right skills, and how to position yourself for a real career in the fashion industry. And if you're serious about becoming a fashion designer and you want real guidance on how to build your skills, your portfolio, your career, I created Fashion Premier Academy to develop just that. You can start with my free mini course. I'll put the link somewhere below. And if you want more insights on how to build a real career in fashion, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Because here we're not just talking about fashion, we're talking about designing your future. See you in class. Welcome to Fashion Premier Academy. Design your future now.